team!
How many times have I said to not say team?
Every time I say it. Yes, good. Well, hello everyone out there. Here we are again for another
This
edition.
episode we are going to be doing Monopoly.
We are Monopoly!
We've actually played it today.
We have played it today, that's right. So, who are we? I am James and I'm the dad, and you are...
Georgia.
Sophia! Sophia! You're not Sophia! Who are you?
Georgia.
Yeah, you're Georgia, and Sophia, again, is doing all of the graphics for us and all the editing and everything, isn't she? She's the producer. So
She doesn't really want to be in the videos anymore because she doesn't like showing her face.
yeah, and that's fine. We're okay with that, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's cool. And she's going to do all the magic behind the scenes, and that we like. So it's a good team effort.
So in Monopoly there's some laughing.
Oh, hold on.
What?
We've got to introduce the Monopoly.
Monopoly is a game that, if you don't know already, Monopoly is a really fun game to play with your family. So you can start with the character. I mostly do the top hat. My dad does the car, and my sister does the dog, and then my mum does the cat. And the aim of the game is to take everybody's money, so then you can get all of their money and win.
You can.
By taking all of their money and businesses. So there's a card with a question mark on it, and there's a card with a chest on it.
What are they called, those ones? Which one's with the question mark? What's that called?
I'm not sure.
It's called Chance.
A chance and
Community chest.
oh yeah.
Yeah?
I just played and I don't remember it.
That's okay. That's okay. So we're going to do a little video on Monopoly. We play it quite a bit because we find it fun, but we thought we'd do this video on Monopoly because we think there's a good learning, isn't there, for everyone in Monopoly, but we can do it with the kids. So the kids can learn. So what we'll do is we'll have a talk about Monopoly, and then I will try and draw some of the conclusions to how that helps kids with their investing mindset.
And in Monopoly there's a little bit of laughing and then there's a little bit of crying in our family. Because our family's like
Why is our family...
because in Monopoly that it comes a little bit competition.
Yeah, lots of competition, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we sometimes have a few tears at the end of the game, and sometimes we have people crazy, don't we? Yeah? Who's that? Who does that? And what do you call yourself? What's your nickname? The Mogul?
The Mogul.
Yeah, the Mogul. Yeah, and Sophia's the Doggo Mogul. So there's all this...
And sometimes I actually use the money to go.
You do.
And I have to pick it up like crazy.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about Monopoly. So, what do you try to do in Monopoly? What's the aim of Monopoly as you're playing?
I told you already.
Yeah, but as we're playing.
Get all of the money and get all of the businesses. And you can put
They're not businesses, are they? They're houses.
houses.
So you buy the street, then you buy the houses, then you buy the hotels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, to get a hotel on Mayfair and
Park Lane?
Park Lane, they're the most valuable ones. They do $350 and $400. They're like really good.
They are.
And if you buy a hotel on them, they're like really, really, really good. You like might get like thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
I've actually done that before.
You have. And so something which I think I can help inform our team out there, don't say team, is that the yield though isn't very good on those expensive ones. So there's other ones
Also,
where you
I
get
win
this.
most of the time. I'm very good at it.
Okay. It's not about that. But it is good because what you have learnt is, and let me tell the audience a few things I think that you've learnt in it. Counting. Remember when we first started playing and we had to do all of we give the money and then you give the change and everything. So counting's really good. And
There's no coins in Monopoly. It's just the card coin.
Yeah.
The card pay thing.
Yeah, it is. So, something that I really like about the game for kids is they have to learn a few things about buying the assets, so buying the houses.
Making a plan to get more money.
Okay, yes. Tell me about the plan.
So, you can actually trade your houses.
You can. So I like that because it's about collaboration. So in order to win, in the same way about winning in life, you have to be able to get on with people and you have to collaborate. So I find that very boring, Daddy, I know, but that I find is good.
When you trade, you can get one of your sets, or you might trade money to get more money. That's what we do to try and get houses. We do a house and then a little bit of money, so then we can get the house that we want.
Yeah, the street that you want.
And
yeah,
then they
that's
might
right.
give a little bit of money because then.
Yeah, and so that's all about negotiation, isn't it? So sometimes, like you and Sophia today, you were talking about, I'll give you these 2 streets and then you give me $50, and someone's like, no, $10.
I have something to say.
Okay.
So, in the game, I started wanting the green, and then I had 2 oranges and no greens. So I was like, I want orange now.
Yeah.
So I changed my mind
Yeah.
by getting the stuff that I want,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't get it.
Yeah.
But I got other stuff that I did want.
Yes, and then you were able to build all of the houses on the green ones, which I also think is good, because in life
yeah.
you have to be flexible as well, don't you? You have to adapt to what's in front of you, and that's what you did.
I started doing the oranges. I sold my 2 oranges to Dad because he had Mayfair that I needed.
Yeah.
Then I was going to trade Mayfair to Sophia, but I didn't because it's a really valuable one. So and somehow I don't remember, but I got all of the set of greens.
Yeah, so you
I got
did,
the
and
set
then
of green.
and then you built more and more on top of it. And then what happens in Monopoly when you get the different number of houses on it? So let's say you've got 1 house on it. What happens if someone lands on it?
You have to pay whatever money there is on 1 house.
Yeah.
There's a green house on the card that is the card that you got from to actually get the house, like a little card for the house.
Yeah, and then
To say that you own it.
and that is more money than if there's no house. And then if you've got like 3 houses or a hotel, what do they have to do?
Oh yeah, if you get 4 houses, you can get a hotel.
Yeah, you can. And then if someone lands on it with a hotel, what happens then?
Most of the happens.
Roll in. Good.
Today Sophia won.
She did. Sophia won, and we were really proud of Sophia for winning.
I gave up some of it because I was really tired.
Yeah, but also because you knew that Sophia was getting ahead of the game, and so you thought, you know what, I'm giving in. And that's okay too, because you win a lot, and then Sophia wins, and it's all good. It's all good. So, I think we can see from this game that you learn lots and lots and lots, don't you, about, well, what adults would call about asset selection, about rent, and about yield. Boring, Daddy. I know. Well, I want to tell them a little bit about that. I'll tell you something else that I noticed was, what did you say about the brown one, Old Kent Road?
You don't need it because it doesn't cost that much.
But didn't you call it a toad?
Yeah.
Old Kent Road the toad. Which I thought was really funny because that talks to me when asset selection is boring, Daddy again, but during the asset selection, you need street appeal when you're buying houses. So the green ones and the orange ones and the blue ones, they look much prettier on the board versus the brown ones. You don't want the brown ones because they're not very expensive and they're
There's something.
brown colour, so you don't like them.
There's something that Sophia did. She spent all of her money to get the brown one.
Yeah, no, she didn't.
Yeah.
When?
She got the brown one.
Yeah, she spent
And
all
she
her money.
spent her money.
Yeah, well, because she was trying
She
to.
spent 100.
Yeah, so but Sophia got lots and lots of properties today, and then what she did, she has a different style to you, right? So she got lots and lots of assets, so lots of the streets. Then she slowly put the properties on. Are we boring you?
Yes.
And then so let's do this then. What do you normally do? What's your normal style? Would you say you're aggressive when you buy, or are you conservative? Do you know what conservative means?
No.
So conservative means a little bit like passive. You don't really buy that much. You just sort of sit on all your money. So do you normally sit on all of your money, or do you normally buy lots of houses and hotels?
Today I sell my money.
No, you didn't. Remember when we went past Go, and every time you said, "Don't even give me the money, Daddy. Just give me a house." Do you remember that? Yes. So Georgie has what I would describe as a very aggressive strategy. Maybe because she's a bit young. But normally, what happens is she'll buy lots and lots of houses, which so far, I reckon out of all the times we've played as a family, which is probably at least a dozen times, Georgie has won the majority of them because she's aggressive with her attitude, which I think is important. Now, one thing that's really important is cash flow. Do you know when we have not much money in front of us?
I'm not even listening.
Oh, okay, so listen to this bit. So, when we have lots of money in front of us, or not much money, sorry, and then we land on someone's house, what happens?
You lose more money because
No, you don't have any money, so what happens when you can't pay someone?
you have to mortgage your houses.
Yes.
There's a little red bit on the back of your card, and it tells you how much money you get from mortgaging it.
Yes, that's right. So, that's a good learning. What? Yeah, good.
The time.
I know. It's almost time to say goodbye. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
So, we can say goodbye. So, I'll do a little quick wrap up and then we can say goodbye, okay?
Rap,
So-
rap, rap.
Yo, hippopotamus, hippopotamus.
That's a little thing that I made up because I don't know how to say hippopotamus right.
It's all good, all good. So, thank you for listening. I think you can see that we had
The
some...
2 videos are up there.
Oh, let's watch other 2 videos. Woo woo. So, yes, we had a good time playing Monopoly. We play it regularly. I think for the parents out there, it's a good game for kids to enjoy. I think it teaches them about
There's
winning.
also a card game about Monopoly. We
There is.
have it, but we haven't played it yet. I
Yeah.
really want to.
Good.
I think we're going to play it tonight.
So you can win, you can lose, you can learn about money, cash flow, asset selection. It's lots of fun. Boring the way I describe it. Fun for the kids. If there's anything that you would like to comment about
Please.
Monopoly or any learnings,
Please subscribe because when we get up to 10 subscribers, we'll do a special video.
Boom, boom. So that's it from us today. We had a great time. Comment, leave some subs, some likes.
Subscribe!
Subscribe to us and we will come back and
And yes,
we'll
I
see
do
you
have
again.
2 flowers in my hair.
You do?
Bye.
Very good. Bye-bye.